XPeng just launched its first ever extended range EV, the X9 PowerX, and we were in Guangzhou to have a closer look at the new version of one of the most futuristic MPVs in the market. The new version is hard to tell apart from the pure battery model just by looking at it. It is 20 mm longer, but that's really hard to spot on what is already a large car. The electric MPV sector is very popular in China, and the X9 has done very well for itself since its launch. The design of XPeng's MPV is far from the usual box on wheels, and in the photos, it looks almost controversial. But in person, it's an entirely different story. Its shape cleverly hides its bulk, making it look much smaller than it actually is. And after spending a day with it, we found it just makes sense. Let's start with the newest bit, the EREV part. XPeng spent a considerable amount of resources developing the new Kunpeng Super Range Extension System, quite a mouthful. There are three components to it: a 1.5L turbocharged gas-powered generator, a 63.3 kWh battery, and a 281 horsepower electric motor that powers the rear wheels. The gasoline generator sits at the front, where we usually find engines. The battery on its own can power the X9 for up to 452 kilometers, and once it's depleted, the generator kicks in and it can provide another 1,150 kilometers of driving range. That's 1,602 kilometers in total. Of course, this is an estimate based on the very optimistic CLTC cycle, but even if the X9 PowerX manages to achieve 70% of this figure, that's still a very impressive 1,121 kilometers.